Today is July 4th, 2014, and it's 11:30 here in Seattle time, but I'm not sure if you guys have seen this yet, and I think this needs to be taken pretty dang seriously because a few days ago it was brought to my attention, actually from my brother, about this announcement from Christine Lagarde in this IMF deal. And looking at this headline right now. It says Steve Quayle. It's an interview here with Steve Quayle. And it says we are headed for a crisis of biblical proportions, and they're discussing the Christina Lagarde talk. And if you guys haven't seen this, I'm going to go ahead and put some information on the stage page right here. But when she did this announcement, it was very, very odd. It was, see, the Illuminati, whatever they do is very, very calculated, and it's done. They have to warn the people in advance. That's a big thing right there. They have to let people know what's going on because they want the smart people out there to, or the people that are really in tune with it to pick up on it and actually and so that's how they just work, and they always work with numbers. They always work with the stars and numbers and all that stuff. So this in this speech, she actually referenced the number seven. I think it was like close to 10 times or something like this in this speech. I mean, the crowd was like laughing because it was overwhelmingly just too much explaining going on. Yeah, I can hear the fireworks going off out there right now and stuff, but she mentions it 10 times in this. And the mathematical equation that she breaks down, guys, is it comes down to a date in July, and July is 7, obviously, and 2014 is 7 times 2. Okay, we've got the 21st of July also, which is 7 times 3, and so, or whatever the day is they're talking about here. But it looks like, guys, in 2014 here, July, we're looking at like a date around the 20th or something like this. And I'm not a person to really jump the gun here, but honestly, like, you can just feel something's not right near you guys. I mean, look at the stock market right now. It's at, look how big it is right now. It's way up there. It's never been this high ever, and that's just nuts. At the same time, they're just flooding the borders with all these these immigrants coming across the Mexican border that have had like no health checkup or anything, just dumping them in and stuff like that. And they've got us distracted here. And they've got the IRS people, and in this stuff with the IRS, you can see. I can't wait to see what happens this week. But it's like they're trying to hold things off just until it gets to potentially just a few more weeks out. Because I don't know how much more heat the IRS can take in these in this court thing going on right now. And you can see when all these testimonies, I mean, 7 computers crashing during that whole, there's another 7 right there, crash right there, and all the emails were lost on that IRS thing going on, and they don't have the ability to find those emails. I mean, you can just tell these guys, they're grimacing up on stage, or else there's just like this block. And I'm just kind of looking into trying to find out, because I studied psychology at University of Washington, what in the world is going on with these people. And when you hear them talk, it's like that block right there. And so it makes you wonder, either their lives have been threatened completely, saying their families will be killed or something like that if they even open up their mouths, or else they're guaranteed some kind of safe haven for what is to come. And perhaps if they go ahead and spill the beans, they're not going to be able to get into that safe haven right there when things potentially go down. You guys, I've been working really hard to go ahead and try to get Bitcoin brought into the network marketing industry, because that's what I do as a professional network marketer. And I am trying so dang fast. I'm working with a lot of the cryptocurrency magazines, and if you look at what's happening in the news, I'm always watching daily what's happening, and I think it's honestly our only bet right there. The only thing that could go ahead and take out that is if they do some kind of pulse weapon or something like that harms the computers and stuff like that. And I just don't think that they could potentially do that, because it would take down way too much technology. But the thing about it is, guys, is we need to move very, 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 very quickly here. I cannot stress that enough. I remember just listening to this interview. The guy goes, I cannot stress this enough. He doesn't want to come across as like crazy, because how stressed can you go ahead and present something? And it's so important for people to pick up on these messages. I'm hearing this. I've been looking at this. I was in the foreclosure real estate business for numerous years, and was very successful. I was always looking at trends and stuff. And with this guy, this is different. What's going on right now? And I'm trying to stage our viral video marketing platform. I'm trying to help implement the Bitcoin technology, and also working with some other people in the industry and stuff, to, as fast as possible, get in the network marketing industry, because we have the largest amount of people out there in the industry, these salespeople and stuff, that really get the word out there quickly about things and stuff. And if we can get this technology, I don't think it'd be too difficult to get it in there. But I'm going to stress, if you're in a network marketing company, guys out there, when everything shuts down potentially, and things get really, really, and let's say the dollar just goes, they're talking about it reducing 70% basically overnight. You guys just imagine if the dollar bill went down 70% in one, you wake up and it's done. Suppose if it is July 20th, you wake up and there's nothing. You have no access to bank. You have no access to going to the food. I mean, just imagine the run to the store. Just imagine all this stuff going down, guys. Like, this stuff has happened. I deal with international business here, and this week alone, I'm talking to people in Venezuela and Peru, and in what I've seen going on in these countries before, it's real in my eyes. And I've traveled the world a lot. Some people have never even stepped foot out of their own flipping state, let alone country, and they have no idea when you're in. When I've been in Nicaragua and Costa Rica and seen the small towns and stuff like that, not a lot of funds are in Mexico and all parts of Mexico and stuff. But this is real, and we need to go ahead and prepare for this. And I am predicting, this is what I'm predicting. I'm just going to throw this out there because I care about all you guys right now, and I think we really need to team together, okay, and protect ourselves. I mean, worst case scenario, if nothing happens, which I just don't think nothing is going to happen. If it doesn't happen in July, it's bound to happen. So we need to start having a plan B here, like a serious plan B. And you need to go ahead and get into some kind of company that in network marketing, some digital, because if you're not able to go to work, guys, you're going to have some kind of backup plan working from home, assuming that the internet is still there and that they can transfer money like that. And we just have to get ahead of this. So, again, my company is Staged Viral Platform thing, and I'm trying to get this integrated as quickly as possible, and I can only move as fast as the programmers. But I think that, other network marketing companies, if you're in tight with any leaders, and please keep me posted, guys, you can go ahead and Skype me at ryan.conley206. The Ryan.Conley, Conley 206, and just let me know if you need assistance talking, because I'm in touch with Coinbase, I'm in touch with the inventor of Litecoin, I do the social media, for numerous of the Bitcoin millionaires right now and stuff like that, and we have the inside scoop on things. So I think we need to get a collective consciousness to go ahead and protect ourselves. You all. And on top of that, my advice is go on eBay like now, because if the 20th is coming up and this does hit the fan, you want to be prepared and buy some emergency food ration now, just to have the dang stuff. I mean, you may have to even go find water somehow, but even if you buy that food and you don't use it, I've got 2 children, just go ahead and have it on hand is the biggest advice. I'm telling you guys again this because I care about you. And please pass this memo on to a whole bunch of people and just get the word out there. And you all, I'm going to leave on this, is a few quotes that really hit me hard lately. Be the change that you wish to see in the world, first of all. So you put your action where your mouth is, first of all, and lead the pack, and just know that there's a better way, and we've got to plug into something. I believe that that's what we're part of over here at Stage, and also knowledge is the ultimate commodity. And from us being all connected online, we're able to do that through viral video sharing and then paying out in Bitcoin. I see that as like where I'm putting my bet on right now, on top of storing up on some food. So you guys, if that sounds like a game plan to you, and no pressure, isn't the point of this video is to make some kind of sales call here. The word is to get out about Christine Lagarde's speech with the IMF and these biblical proportion, just craziness. Research Greg Hunter, USAWatchdog.com. Take a look at that right there. But just, watch out for your family. This is the biggest thing. And you guys can come up with your own game plan. Just do whatever you got to do. But this is kind of where I'm going, and I invite my team to be with me and just be in touch with me. You guys, we got weeks to go ahead, just 2 weeks or whatever it is now, to go ahead and make that happen. So order your food today and get that emergency rational, get some stuff put together just in case. I'm not trying to sound like an alarmist here, guys, as I wrap this call up, but I'm an Eagle Scout, and they said be prepared. So be prepared. All right, guys, checking out.